Hi, Mike the MC. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to cover number 4 of the Catechism with regard to catechesis and being a student and how being humble can help you get out of many situations. And I'll share with you one story where I wasn't humble. My pride got to me, and how learning from my mistakes, being a channel just to help everyone here to learn and not to basically make the mistake I did, that is the hope. So let's read the section and see what it has to say. Alright, so here's number 4 of the Catechism. Number 4. Quite early on, the name catechesis was given to the totality of the Church's efforts to make disciples to help men believe that Jesus is the Son of God, so that believing they might have life in his name, and to educate and instruct them in this life, thus building up the body of Christ. Alright, and so one of the big points from number 4 of the Catechism is the body of Christ. And I think when we look at other people in our life, there are people that may be better than us with regard to our skills, our talents, and we may get jealous. And I can tell you, jealousy is one way that it can destroy not only your work, but also relations and other parts of your life. And so I think sharing this story with you, I'm hoping that it helps you avoid these mistakes that I ran into. And so I was at one of my last internships for one of my previous schools, and there was this client who I was starting to work with quite a bit. And I'm sure you can figure out and guess already, like, oh, okay, yes, there was communication, we talked, and this client was very much like she wanted to talk more with me. And so I was just getting so gullible to the point where I started to think, oh, am I getting in trouble by sharing too much, by talking too much? Because in my head, I thought, oh, I'm smart. I know what I can do. I can walk around this situation. I could walk through. And so I did share with one friend, and he warned me, no, stay away from this, Mike, because as he shared one thing with me about part of his story with mine, that it just didn't work out. The lady would not be a really good connection, a partner. She would not be a good partner in this regard. And so he shared his story with me and just warning me, okay, if I get too close, maybe this may not be a good situation. And so I thought, oh, okay, whatever, I can handle this. And I never shared this with my supervisors, just saying, oh, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm well. But deep down, my inside, I just thought, okay, just got to get through this until the client is away from the agency. But eventually it was too late, and basically what happened, just too much information that she shared that just took down both of us. And it was like, oh my gosh. And we just I got removed from my school, and the client got released from the agency. And the life lesson I want to share with you all here is pride can really be a deflating factor for you if you're going to try to be a good person, a good team player, helping and working on a team. And this same very good friend told me, once your pride is shot, think of it like a balloon, and you cannot leave the room. Once it's shot, then you can leave the room, because our pride will keep us stuck and not let us move forward. And I think that is the lesson we're trying to share with you all here with regard to the catechism. And that being a student, it's not bad. It's good to be humble, good to keep learning. And with regard to other popular opinions from the media or other shows, YouTube, whatever we watch, it's always good to take a step back and to think, okay, do I want to be in that person's shoes? Do I want to take the actions he took? Will I learn from my own actions? And so I'll share with you another part of this story. Can you learn from your past mistakes? Yes, you can. Is it hard? It can be very painful. It could take months, a few years to recover. But it comes down to a personal choice to not give up. To say, okay, I fell down. I own my mistake. What am I going to do now to get back up and move forward on my feet? And by doing this channel, I'm hoping not only to lift myself up, but other people as well. If you're having trouble sharing important stories, information with someone, your boss or supervisor, share with a close friend and listen. if you don't have that close relative or friend, always look around for other resources as well on YouTube or other posts, and maybe someone could share with you a similar story. And that is something I really like as a student, learning from other people, YouTubers online. I've learned so much with regard to self-care and help, and I just hope to share what I can with you. And part of my channel is just to really give you inspiration as well, not to give up, to think, okay, I was judged, but now I accepted that criticism and I can move forward. And the idea is we'll always have naysayers in our life, no matter if we are succeeding or not. And so the logical choice I see is just to move forward. Why not? If people are just going to criticize, might as well move forward and do something good. And that's the part of the beauty of this channel. And so if you have a project in mind, something big you want to do with regard to self-care, I inspire and I ask you with humility to always think, okay, how can I make this better? How can I leave this situation in a much better position for the next person? And that is another big key of education with the body of Christ as well. How can I multiply the gifts to share to others? And so if this gift is going to share among other people, awesome. And that's the goal. This is an educational channel, but more importantly, it's an inspirational channel of self-care. And if it does help you in some way, awesome. And so, thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day.